Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's simply Joan here. Welcome to my corner of the internet where we talk about everything pop culture, and I have this segment where I talk about all the celeb interviews that are buzzing. And today we are diving into one of the most talked about celebrity podcast moments of the week. So Kylie Jenner almost never does long form interviews or podcasts, and this was her only second time ever doing a podcast. But she sat down with Kid Cudi for the very first episode of his brand new show called Big Bro with Kid Cudi, which dropped on April 1st, literally just yesterday. In this podcast, they go deep on motherhood, fame, acting dreams, business, and even some fun nerdy stuff. So I'm going to break down this whole thing so you don't have to watch the whole hour-long episode. Let's get into it. First up, Kylie opens up about being a mom to Stormi and Air. As many of you know, Kylie has two kids with her ex Travis Scott, Stormi, who's now about 8 years old, and Air, who's 4 years old. She talked about how Stormi is starting to understand fame because she's in school now. Kids at school mention that her dad is Travis Scott or that the whole family is on TV. And Stormi has started asking big questions like, why are we famous? Why is our whole family famous? Those kinds of questions.
Have your kids had any moments when they've realized that they're in the spotlight?
Yeah, of course. I think
Yeah.
it's like super maybe normal to them, but
At this point, it's normal.
it's pretty normal.
Yeah.
I
yeah.
think. They see people like come up to me and like ask me for photos, and my son not so much. My daughter for sure now.
Yeah.
She asked me the other day. She said, why are we famous? Why is our whole family famous?
When it's everybody.
So Lovey's famous? I'm like, oh, yeah. So, and I'm like, but I think now that she's in school,
Yeah.
she's asking more questions. I don't know if she's going to school and other kids are saying something. I don't know.
Yeah.
Because I
Yeah.
think, she says some kids are like fans of her dad and stuff. So
Kylie said during this episode that she even showed Stormi the pilot episode of Keeping Up with the Kardashian, but she fast forwarded through the inappropriate parts, like the stuff talking about Kim's sex tape. Like she said it was emotional for her as a mom.
she was like, can I watch it? And I'm like, sure.
Oh, that's so dope.
So
Sitting
we
with your
sat-
kids watching the show must be crazy.
So we watched turn on the first episode. Some things I didn't realize were like inappropriate. So right when I knew that it was about to start playing, I like fast forward through all the inappropriate stuff. She was like, okay, mommy, when can we watch episode 2? And then she kind of left the room. I was so emotional after. Like,
Kylie also said that she describes herself as a stricter parent compared to Travis, and she said that motherhood has given her a real sense of purpose and changed her for the better. It was one of those vulnerable moments in the podcast. You can tell protecting her kids from the spotlight is super important for Kylie. Next, they talked about Hollywood and acting. Kylie said acting was actually her childhood dream, but she put it on hold when Kylie Cosmetics blew up and became this huge empire. So, if you guys don't know, Kylie recently did a small role in Charlie XCX project The Moment, where she played a bitchier version of herself, and Kid Cudi was hyping Kylie up in the podcast, saying that she has crazy acting talent. Kylie said that she wants to do more acting, ideally comedy that with that early 2000s vibes, and mentioned worrying about getting older and missing opportunities.
Did you feel like you were preparing to play yourself, or was it a different version of you?
it was a different version of me for sure.
Okay.
I think I was way bitchier than I probably would ever be.
They also talked about Kylie's brand, Kylie Cosmetics, that started back in 2015 with just lip kits, and it started small, but now it's a whole empire. In the podcast, Kylie emphasized that she's still super involved. She said, like, she's really crazy about everything. She's hands-on with the product decisions, launches, and the overall visions, and not just a face of the brand.
I want to talk about Kylie Cosmetics.
I'm super involved, like really crazy about everything. I mean, I do the Instagram, like I do all the posts.
In the podcast also, Kid Cudi asked Kylie if there's anything she nods out on that might surprise people, and she hesitated a bit, but she said that maybe she likes playing The Sims. For anyone who doesn't know what The Sims is, it's this like life simulation video game where it's basically a virtual doll house where you play God. You create your own people called The Sims, and then you design how they look, build their houses from scratch, choose their jobs, and then like basically control their whole lives. In the podcast, Kylie said her and Kendall have been obsessed with it since they were kids, and they still play it today. Like she said, they still play for like 6 hours straight, FaceTiming each other the whole time, but barely even talking. They're just vibing together in the game, putting their friends and families into the simulation. So it's such a millennial moment and a cute contrast to Kylie's billionaire mogul image. Who knew Kylie Cosmetics boss is still building virtual houses with her sister? As you guys know, Timothy and Kylie have been together for like 3 years now, and they've been super public and very cute together. They look so cute, in my opinion. In the podcast, Kylie was asked to say like her favorite Timothy like movie, and here's what she said.
What is your favorite movie of Timmy's? I need to know. Like,
But Call Me by Your Name is pretty like
mhm,
perfect.
mhm.
It's just pretty perfect. And I really love the Dunes.
Yeah, the dudes are strong, and
Yeah.
I'm ready for that new one in December.
Me too.
Overall, this episode felt refreshing because Kylie doesn't do a ton of these sit downs. She came across as thoughtful, protective as a mom, still dreaming about acting, and surprisingly down to earth with the whole Sims confession. That's it for the video, guys. That was my whole breakdown. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Do you like this breakdown? Let me know your thoughts in the comments, how I can improve. And if you like it, just let me leave a comment below. And what did you think of what Kylie said in the podcast? Have you watched the podcast? You should after this. Yeah. I'll see you in the next video. Bye, guys. Mwah.